Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to make a very healthy recipe which is a natural supplement for whole your family. This recipe can be eaten by your child, it can be eaten by adult, young and old people. If you are staying with your parents or grandparents, it's beneficial for everyone unless the person is allergic to carrot or cardamom, because these are the ingredients, or milk, because many people are lactose intolerant and for them milk is not very beneficial. And the milk that I am going to use in this recipe, it is not the milk that is packed and 6 months packing is there. It is fresh farm milk. That means the cow who is being taken care of like a family member, who graze in the fields, who eat herbs. So that kind of milk that is from Indian traditional system, that kind of milk I'm going to use. If you don't have this kind of milk, you may use oat milk also, but it should be fresh. It should not be like packed ones and then you are using it with after 6 months. It should not be like that. Now let's see what are the benefits of this carrot recipe. As you know, in Ayurveda, carrot is considered as very nutritious. It is very beneficial if you have any kind of weakness in the body, especially women, because you know women are taking care of whole family and they forget to take care of themselves. So at the end of the day, when they're sitting, they feel like cramps in the legs are there, tiredness is there, and they are not willing to do anything because they're so tired. So all those women, they can use this recipe. This is a carrot recipe. It is also known as carrot shira in India. So this they can use so that it will enhance your energy levels. Also it will, if you have any kind of nerve weakness, you can use this recipe. And if for some reason you have weak eyes, or if in the family most of the people are sitting in front of laptop or any kind of tab or any screen time, if you are using, or television too much, and it impacts your eyes, or if you are suffering with some weak eyesight, then you also can use this recipe, except for diabetic people, because for diabetic people maybe carrot is also prohibited to some extent. They can use stevia as an artificial sugar, but for diabetic people this recipe is not recommended. Well, other than diabetes, they can eat it. So let's see how to make it with Ayurveda properties. So what we need 1 or 2 carrots. Size of carrots you choose by yourself. In all the countries, most of the time carrots are available everywhere, and somewhere it's very costly, somewhere it's very cheap. But in India it's very cheap. So you can use a very good farm carrot, healthy carrot. Wash it properly. I have washed it properly already, and then with warm water, and then you peel it out. Peeling to is simple, as we peel everything. Peeling no need to teach, it's like this. So I'm peeling it out. Actually it's a very 5 minutes recipe, you know, very quickly you can make it. So it's done. To cut the top. And the bottom. So now this carrot is totally ready for your recipe. Now what you need to do, now you need to grate this carrot, you know, just need to grate it. So this is, I am going to do like this because we are going to cook it. So it's very important the carrot should be properly grated. You can take somebody's help also. So for this recipe, now the carrots are being grated. We need to grate this carrot so that it will easily get boiled or cooked, you know. And if you see what are the ingredients for this recipe, they are very simple ingredients. I'm going to use carrots. I'm going to use milk. which I will put in this bowl. 1 bowl of milk like this, you know, or 1 cup of milk, whatever measurement you have. You just get an idea, like for this much carrots, this much bowl of milk is good enough, for half cup, you can say half cup milk and half cup water. Same amount of water, as much milk we are going to put, same amount of water we will put in this. So, and cardamom powder and shakkar, that is called brown jaggery powder, you can say. It is not jaggery in a way, because jaggery is hot in potency little bit. It is, and shakkar, that is also known as Indian jaggery powder. There is no translation for shakkar, so it is a powder brown colored jaggery in a way, because jaggery is the only English terminology people are using. So this jaggery, we are going to use it in this recipe. If you don't have jaggery or something, you can also use dates. These dates I have soaked overnight, so you can also use dates. So let's cook the recipe. So for that you need 1 pan, and this is the pan I am going to use, and we need 1 katori of water. So I am going to use water. Mostly for cooking na, we use pre-boiled water, so it is filtered and well boiled. So this much amount of water I am using. So it's almost 1 glass, you can see. If it is katori, it's just like 1 glass. Now this is the pan, empty pan. So we will put this grated carrot into this. You know, just learning will take more time, but it is a very quick recipe, very quick. And then we are going to add this 1 cup water in this. And then I will look for the lighter. Any heat you can use, best is medium heat. So this water we have put in this, and now we will cover it. Covering why? Because with boiling it will get quickly cooked. Now you need to cook it for 5 minutes. So you need to cover it so that it will be well steamed, because we have grated the carrots. So what is the benefit of grating these carrots like this? It will get cooked very quickly. And now you need to cook it for 5 minutes. Let's wait. By the time it's getting cooking, we can discuss the properties. Anybody can eat this recipe. It is very quick recipe. Just right now, because I'm doing with the purpose of shooting, so it is like taking more time. But otherwise, it is a super quick recipe. It can be cooked in just 15 minutes. But it is a healthy recipe for everybody. Whole family can eat it very easily. And I'm cooking for 1 person. So you can cook for many, just like this. It depends, like how much, like 1 carrot, 1 cup of milk, I said, like this much amount of milk, 1 glass of milk I put. So more carrots, you can raise the milk little bit more. So just like this, there is no specific measurement, okay, this much water, this much, because it is not some kind of medicine. It is just a recipe which just come like this much carrot is there, okay, this much water and this much, just like this, very casual recipe. If not like that, like so much carrots and little bit water, if you try to cook, it will get burnt. So it should not be the thing, okay. So you will see it started boiling. And if you see the color of water, it will become reddish. Just wait for 5 minutes. In the meantime, you can do something else. And good thing about this recipe is you can eat it in afternoon, you can eat it in the morning, and you can even eat it at night. You know, many people have habit of drinking milk at night. So all those people, they can also use this recipe. The way we are cooking, it's a kind of halwa, you know. In India it's very famous, gajar halwa, but it is not gajar halwa, it is just the nutritional supplement, not the sweet dish. You can say it as a sweet dish also, but actually it is a supplement. Now see, the fragrance of carrot has started been coming. I'm not using proper stirrer. Maybe I should take. Now in this I am going to put, you see, like all the carrot, if you are able to see, carrot is started boiling, and now we can use pinch of cardamom in it, just to enhance flavor. If you like cardamom, you can put cardamom. If you like cinnamon, you can put cinnamon also. Like, it depends on which flavor you like. I like cardamom. It's very cooling in potency and it's very beneficial for health, for lungs. So I'm using cardamom. Not much of cardamom I use, just pinch I use, just to show. You can put it with spoon, but just why I used pinch, so that people will get idea. Like, too much cardamom don't put, little bit. Because cardamom is also very cooling in potency. Carrot is also in the cooling side, and milk is also, after cooking, it is also towards the cooling side. So if you use too much cardamom, then it becomes super cool. So that also we need to keep in mind, though cardamom enhances taste. Just wait for next 5 minutes. So see, now the bubbles are coming, and it's red colored bubbles are coming. That means it's half cooked. So now when you see this fragrance and half cooked carrot, then we are going to use milk. So how much milk we are going to use? Same amount how much we have used water. So it's fresh farm milk, so I'm going to use that. So this is the milk. We are going to add milk in this. No? This is how it will look like. Make sure the carrot is half boiled, you know. Now what will happen after adding, why we added water and now we are adding milk, it will not become very thick, that is very heavy for your intestine. We are cooking it in first water and now in milk. Now all the water will get evaporated eventually and only milk will left, milk and this carrot will left, and it's difficult to cook carrot directly in milk. So that's why if you are using water, it will become like more easy to digest, because it's not halwa. In halwa we are not using, but here we need to use because it's a supplement. Again close the lid and we'll cook it like this. So when you add milk, make sure keep an eye on this because it can boil very quickly. Keep an eye on it and keep stirring it in between because it can get boiled and all your material can come up, because milk has a tendency, very quick boiling point it has, so it get boiled very quickly. So after adding milk you need to be very conscious, like it will not everything will come up, and at the same time make sure when you add this milk into it, don't add any sweetener, whether it is shakkar or dates or anything. Don't add any sweetener. Once it will be cooked, well cooked, and we will switch off the burner, then only we will add any kind of shakkar or any kind of sweetener or jaggery or anything. Before that we will not use. Because when we cook milk with jaggery, so milk loses its texture. Milk becomes very bad kind, So there is a rule, like you should never heat milk with jaggery or shakkar in cooking recipes. Many people must be thinking like, okay, she is so making some kind of halwa or something. So it's not halwa because we are not using ghee, right? For halwa, ghee is very important ingredient, but we are not using any ghee in this. So it's a kind of tonic. Because if we add ghee, it becomes a little difficult to digest. Then it is a recipe, it's a sweet dish, you can't eat it in excess. But though one bowl is more than enough for anybody. So now it's been 10 minutes and let's see how is it. So here you see it is very orange colored. This is how it is. Like this. So it is almost cooked. How to test it? You can take little bit of this carrot. Don't taste it, but just because in India we don't taste food while cooking, so don't put the same spoon back. So here if you see, it should melt in your palms. Totally melting will not happen like lentils, but you will see that the crunchiness that is there for raw carrot, that crunchy, raw kind of thing, the way we eat raw, that will be gone. So you will feel it as like it is very boiled carrot. So that should be the feeling when you eat it. So now it is done. Switch off the burner. And now after switching off the burner, we are going to eat it jaggery or sugar, that is called jaggery powder. So it depends how much sugar you want. Now don't heat it after adding sugar. You need to just cook it like this. So now sugar is melted and you need to mix it just like this. Those who wants to eat more jaggery, they can add more. I like little sugar, not much, so I am using only this much. So now it's been cooked. You can serve it. This is this, orange colored soup if you see. This is the actual thing if you see, those who can't eat carrot, they can take this soup like this. This is called shira. So this they can use. And those who have good, they can use this carrot also. If somebody is old, like you see, this is how shira look like this. If somebody is old, they can take it as soup. Children can also take it as just like this. But adult one, if you are hungry, you can also make use of this carrot that you have cooked. That also you can eat. All the properties of now carrot is in this, and you just drink it as tea, beverage, anything after food, morning or afternoon or in the evening you can make use of it. And if you're hungry, you can also add this leftover carrot into it. The carrot is there, no? Because why to waste the carrot? That also you can use. But carrot is not called as shira. Shira is only this soup that I made. Like this, if you have a lot of weakness, you can make use of it. It's a very good tea kind flavor, very, very nice, just like a very good replacement for coffee. You can make use of it, and it is very, very nutritional. If you're a child, you can use it like this. If you're an old person, you can use it like this. If you're an adult and you're hungry also, you can also make use of this carrot shira along with this carrot, so it becomes a full recipe. And I hope you will like this recipe and make use of this recipe. It's a very good Ayurveda recipe and very, very healthy for whole your family. So I have cooked it only for one person, but if you have more family members, you can take more carrots, more milk, more water, and this way you can cook for everybody and enjoy this recipe. So now when recipe is ready, how you will believe like this recipe is good or bad? So we need to have someone who can test this recipe, especially if it is Western tongue, like how this recipe should be. So here is him. Come.
For dinner?
This is not dinner. It is just for supplement, natural supplement.
Dinner?
No, it's not dinner.
So little.
It's not dinner. It's supplement. You just taste it and tell people how is it. No, you taste it. I have cooked it. You taste it. Is it good? Tell the reviews to my people.
More sugar.
It's enough sugar. I have tasted it.
I like sweet.
No, it's
Very good.
so guys, this is good recipe. You can make use of it. Do you like this kind of supplement? Yes, it's not Swedish, it's supplementary. So guys, you can make use of it and you can try it at your home. It tastes good. Also, there are a few other recipes on my channel. You can make use of them also, and there will be a link in the description below, and you can click on this above link and you can make use of those. You can reach out to those recipes. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching me for the first time, there's a bell icon, there's a subscription button. You can click this bell icon and hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, you please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care, bye, enjoy the recipe.